How is your business? Let's start our business principles with Jesus' greatest business. Here are the best ways to use in your business. Best luck. God bless.
Proverbs 11:3 tells us, "The integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity." This verse underlines the significance of integrity in all aspects of life, including business. Integrity at its core means being honest and having strong moral principles. In the world of business, it translates into being truthful, transparent, and ethical in all dealings. It's about keeping your word, honoring commitments, and being accountable for your actions. Let's consider a hypothetical business, Fresh Farm Organics. This company, committed to providing customers with fresh organic produce, thrives on its promise of transparency. From sharing the details of their supply chain to regularly updating customers about their farming practices, they leave no stone unturned in their quest for honesty. They've built their brand on the foundation of integrity. And guess what? Customers love them for it. They trust Fresh Farm Organics because they know what they're getting. The company's commitment to integrity has not only won them loyal customers, but has also set them apart from competitors. Moreover, their integrity has positive ripple effects. It boosts employee morale, fosters trust with suppliers, and even impacts their bottom line positively. As we see, integrity is not just a moral virtue, but a key to long-term business success. In the words of Warren Buffett, it takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. So let's do things differently, starting with a commitment to integrity in our businesses. Proverbs 14:23 states, "All hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty." This proverb underscores the undeniable value of hard work and diligence in the world of business. They are the driving forces behind every successful venture, every thriving enterprise. Take, for instance, the story of a small bakery in a bustling city. The owner, an ardent believer in hard work, started off with just a few loaves of bread and a dream. Through relentless effort and diligence, she turned her humble venture into a thriving business. She arrived early each day, kneading the dough, baking the bread, managing the accounts, and serving the customers. She didn't just talk about her plans and aspirations, she rolled up her sleeves and made it happen. In business, success rarely comes from mere talk or wishful thinking. It is the product of consistent efforts, of day in and day out dedication. It's about showing up, even when things get tough, and pushing through the challenges. It's about focusing on the task at hand, paying attention to the smallest details, and striving for excellence in all that you do. The path to prosperity is paved with hard work and diligence. It's not just about having a great idea. It's about putting that idea into action relentlessly and consistently. So remember, action trumps talk every time in business. As Proverbs 21:5 reminds us, the plans of the diligent lead to profit as surely as haste leads to poverty. This ancient wisdom holds true today, especially in the realm of business. Wise financial management is not about being rich overnight. It's about diligent planning and careful execution. Imagine a business that thrived due to its commitment to financial prudence. This business didn't start with a gold mine. Instead, it began with a clear vision, a well-thought-out plan, and a commitment to adhere to that plan. It understood that haste could lead to financial ruin, so it took its time, made calculated decisions, and always kept an eye on the long-term objectives. This business knew the importance of budgeting. It understood that every penny saved was a penny earned. It was not afraid to invest, but it did so wisely, always considering the risks and potential returns. It was careful not to overextend itself, always ensuring it had a safety net in the event of unexpected downturns. This business also recognized the value of financial transparency. It kept accurate records and made them accessible to all stakeholders. This created trust, a crucial element in any successful business. In essence, wise financial management is about more than just numbers. It's about planning, patience, transparency, and above all, diligence. Heed the wisdom of Proverbs. A well-planned business can lead to profit, while haste can lead to poverty. In conclusion, Careful planning is a cornerstone of financial success in business. Scene script. Proverbs 16:11 declares, "Honest scales and balances belong to the Lord. All the weights in the bag are of his making." This verse is a powerful reminder of the importance of fairness and justice in all aspects of life, including business. It's a call to uphold integrity in every transaction, every deal, every interaction. It's about creating a balance where fair and just practices are not just a requirement but an integral part of the business ethos. Consider a business that committed to fair trade practices. They understood that their success was interwoven with the well-being of their suppliers. By ensuring fair wages and working conditions, they not only uplifted the communities they worked with, but also cultivated a positive brand image. This commitment to fairness didn't go unnoticed by their customers. People were more inclined to support this business, knowing that their money was contributing to a fair and just cause. This example illustrates that fairness and justice are more than lofty ideals. They are practical strategies that can lead to business success. They foster trust, build lasting relationships, and promote sustainability. When a business is fair and just, it sends a message to its customers, employees, and partners that it values more than just profits. So as we see, fairness and justice are not just ideals, but practical strategies for business success. Scene script. Proverbs 3:5-6 advises, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." This verse encourages us to seek God's guidance in all areas of our lives, including business. It's easy to rely on our own understanding or the advice of others when making business decisions. But there's a wisdom that supersedes human comprehension, a divine wisdom that guides us towards success in ways we could never anticipate. Imagine a business that thrived not just because of market strategies or financial prowess, but because of its dependence on divine guidance. This business, in every decision, sought the wisdom of God. From hiring and firing to expansions and contractions, every move was made with prayerful consideration and trust in God's direction. In the face of uncertainty, instead of being swayed by the winds of the market or the advice of consultants, this business stood firm in its reliance on God. This reliance didn't mean ignoring practical wisdom or neglecting due diligence, but rather, it meant seeking God's wisdom as the ultimate guide. Over time, this business flourished. Its success was not just measured in profits and growth, but in the integrity of its operations, the satisfaction of its employees, and the positive impact it had on its community. Seeking God's guidance, therefore, is not just a spiritual practice, but a strategic business move. Scene script. Colossians 4:1 urges, "Masters, provide your slaves with what is right and fair, because you know that you also have a master in heaven." This verse, while written in a different era, carries a timeless message that applies to our modern workplace. It speaks to the heart of how we should treat those who work for us. Now, let's imagine a business that places fairness at the forefront of its employee relations. They value their employees as key contributors to their success. They encourage open communication, promote equal opportunities, and reward based on merit rather than favoritism. This creates a positive working environment where employees feel valued and motivated to contribute their best. This fair treatment isn't just about being nice. It's about recognizing that employees are the lifeblood of any business. When they're treated fairly, they're more likely to be satisfied, productive, and loyal. They become ambassadors for your brand, attracting other talented individuals to your team. But fairness is more than just a good business strategy. It's about understanding that, as the verse suggests, we all answer to a higher authority. It's about conducting our businesses in a way that reflects our values, our integrity, and our faith. Therefore, fair treatment of employees is not just a moral obligation, but a key to business success. Proverbs 18:24 cautions, "One who has unreliable friends soon comes to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother." This verse is not just about personal relationships. It's also a deep insight into the world of business. In a business context, this verse suggests the significance of building solid relationships and networking. By developing a robust network, you create a strong support system that can help you navigate through the rough seas of business. These relationships can open doors to new opportunities, provide valuable insights, and even pave the way to potential partnerships. Consider the story of a small business that soared to success due to its strong network. The business, a humble startup, initially struggled to get off the ground, but the founders, recognizing the power of relationships, made it a point to connect with industry leaders, potential customers, and other key players in their field. They attended networking events, reached out to mentors, and built friendships within their industry. Before long, their network began to bear fruit. They received referrals, valuable advice, and opportunities to collaborate with bigger companies. Their business grew exponentially, all thanks to the relationships they had cultivated. So remember this proverb as you navigate your business journey. Building relationships and networking aren't just optional extras, they are integral parts of a thriving business. So, building strong relationships is not just a personal goal, but a crucial business strategy. Scene script. Luke 6:38 promises, "Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you." This verse beautifully illustrates the value of generosity and charity in business. It suggests a principle of reciprocity, where the act of giving can lead to receiving, often in greater measure. This is not to say that charity should be seen as a transaction or an investment. Rather, it's about creating a culture of generosity that benefits everyone involved. Let's consider a business that thrived due to its charitable practices. This business made it a priority to give back to the community, regularly donating a portion of its profits to local charities and initiatives. It also encouraged its employees to volunteer their time and skills, fostering a culture of generosity within the company. Over time, this business saw significant benefits. The community support increased, leading to higher customer loyalty and stronger brand reputation. The employees felt more engaged and satisfied, resulting in lower turnover rates and higher productivity. The business also attracted positive media attention, which brought in new customers and opportunities. This story serves as a powerful example of the potential impact of generosity and charity in business. It shows that being generous can bring about tangible benefits, not just for the recipients of the charity, but also for the business itself. Generosity, therefore, is not just a virtue, but a business strategy that yields returns. Scene script. James 1:12 encourages, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him." In business, challenges are as certain as the sunrise. They come in many forms, from the stress of meeting deadlines to the complexities of managing teams, from the pressure of delivering quality work to the uncertainties of economic shifts. But it's not the absence of challenges that makes a business successful, it's the ability to persevere through them. Think of it like running a marathon. It's not just about the start or the sprint, it's about the resilience, the endurance, the grit to keep going even when every fiber of your being is telling you to stop. That's perseverance. It's about standing firm, even when the winds of adversity are blowing hard against you. It's about holding steadfast to your vision, even when it seems blurry and distant. It's about maintaining your integrity, even when shortcuts present themselves. It's about pushing forward, even when the path ahead is steep and rocky. So when trials come, as they inevitably will, remember James 1:12. Remember that perseverance is not just about enduring, but about emerging stronger, wiser, and better equipped for the journey ahead. Remember that perseverance is more than just weathering the storm, it's about learning to dance in the rain. Perseverance, therefore, is not just a personal trait, but a key to overcoming business challenges. Scene script. Exodus 20:9. 10 commands. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work. But the 7th day is a Sabbath to the Lord your God. On it you shall not do any work. In an era where hustle culture is often celebrated, this verse provides a refreshing perspective. It reminds us that even in the midst of our busy lives, it's essential to find balance and make time for rest. Let's consider a business that thrived due to its commitment to work-life balance. This business understood that productivity isn't about working non-stop, but about working smart. They realized that rested employees are more creative, more alert, and ultimately more productive. They also understood that life is about more than just work. It's about relationships, leisure, and personal growth. They saw that when their employees were happy and fulfilled in all areas of their lives, they brought that happiness and fulfillment into their work. They implemented policies encouraging employees to take time off, to pursue hobbies, to spend time with their families. They made rest an integral part of their business model. And the results? Increased productivity, lower employee turnover, and a thriving business. This verse from Exodus isn't just ancient wisdom, it's a timeless principle, as applicable today as it was thousands of years ago. It's a reminder that rest isn't just good for us as individuals, it's good for our businesses too. Work-life balance, therefore, is not just a lifestyle choice, but a necessity for sustainable business success.
I hope you learned something. In this Business Success with Godsey, in the next video where we learn customer care bliss, I'll come on board business with Jesus at its day.